Music tainted.
The Negro.
Blessed risings, good afternoon or good evening, depending on where in the world you are tapping in from. You got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of The Negro Treatment, we will be discussing Diddy's legal team says he can't prep for trial because he's being too closely monitored. Of course. Why would we ever allow you to get any type of fair trial? Of course, you're going to have those saying, "What do you expect? You're in jail. What do you want them to do? You did the crime. You got to do the time. This isn't a country club." Although for many of those in same situation, same money amounts, same finances, just not same complexion. They're at the boys' club, the country club, almost running the joint, right? Keep in mind, those are people that have even been convicted of said crimes. He hasn't had his day yet. He is trying to prepare for said day. But what is he receiving? Said Negro treatment. But see, the problem is, Mr. Combs, my brother, you forgot you was black, brother. And you had all these people around you, brother. And you thought they meant you good, but they didn't mean you no good, brother. Right? They didn't mean you no good. They really wasn't your friends. They wasn't Teddy Ruxpin's best friends to the end. No, sir, no, sir. It was till I use you. That's what it was. And you wasn't able to recognize that because you had coon vision. Sir, raccoon vision, raccoon vision. The dark circles around your eyes, it was blocking. It was blocking. It was blocking the blackness, sir. That's what happened, sir. That's why I can't get on here caping for you, sir. But I do understand. It's bigger than you, sir. It's what you represent, my guy. Diddy's lawyers are again calling into question the circumstances under which they say their client is being held as a 2025 trial start date looms. As previously reported, Diddy was arrested in New York in September. We got to tell you again, let me run through his alleged crime with subsequent unsealed indictment revealing trafficking and racketeering allegations. The Bad Boy Records later pleaded not guilty. No, see, they wanted to talk crazy, but they left it out. They was gonna say the Bad Boy Records disgraced mogul later pleaded not. No, that's what they wanted to say. But no, we're gonna say, because they didn't say the Bad Boy Records mogul later pleaded not guilty. Numerous updates have made headlines in the months since, including multiple failed bail efforts and an argument from his legal team that Diddy's shot at a fair trial was being compromised by prosecutors. The latter issue was broached again this week, at first reported by TMC, with the focus this time placed on allegations interference with Diddy's preparation process ahead of the trial. In short, it has been alleged that federal officials and prison workers are monitoring Diddy's communications with his legal team, cited in the docs, which is against the law. Cited in the docs, also viewed by Complex, is a recently reported raid with Diddy's attorney, specifically alleging that a prison employee shared a photo of Diddy's handwritten notes with prosecutors. Here's how it's worded in the filing. The evidence shows the government is using Mr. Combs' detention to spy on him and invade his confidential communications with his counsel. Since his arrest, the government has been working with BOP staff, including Investigator One, to take advantage of his incarceration by meticulously monitoring all of his communications, including with his attorneys. And during a recent BOP sweep of MDC, Investigator One illegally searched Mr. Combs' handwritten notes containing privileged communications and work product. Investigator 1 photographed the notes and then shared them with the prosecutors. Defense counsel argues that these alleged instances mark an example of unfair and unconstitutional tactics. Boom, adding that the search that resulted in the notes was itself illegal. Yeah, that's what that is. It is fair for everyone. There ain't no racism. No. That's what they had you thinking, Mr. Combs. And that's what you dope fiends and you Neanderthals and you male mafias are going to try to argue and say. And right here, I just showed you in plain living color that it is alive and well. That happened to everybody. No, it don't. No, it don't. And no, it don't. It continues, adding that the search that resulted in the notes was itself illegal. Additionally, lawyers argue Diddy's 4th, 5th, 6th Amendment rights have been violated as a result of prosecution's alleged actions. In November, lawyers for Diddy argued that out-of-court statements from possible witnesses in the case, as well as their reps, were undermining his chance of a fair trial next year. The government, lawyers argues, is fueling the fire of online conspiracy theories and making it impossible for Diddy to have a fair trial, but by not taking action on outrageous claims that were circulating at the time. Wednesday, legal journalist and independent reporter Megan Caniff was the first to point to a related push for Diddy's legal team to have the court order the Metropolitan Detention Center to provide him with a laptop. Mentioned in the filing is what lawyers have described as the monitoring and recording of their clients' notes, thus heightening the need for a laptop. Proposed restrictions on the use of such a device, meanwhile, were criticized as having no justification. Furthermore, Diddy's legal team claimed that such restrictions are unique to his case, writing these restrictions are untenable and, from what we understand, not required of any other inmate on Diddy's unit. Complexes reach out for Diddy's rep for comment. The story may be updated. Why did y'all try to hate? Right? Like we don't know that this exists and it's live and well. But you get a couple dollars and you forget all about being black. That's what we learned here today, boys and girls. You see them sticking it too, fam. Don't try to get beside yourself and I don't need y'all. Ain't no racism. Everybody loves everybody. It's just good human beings and bad human beings. You got some good and bad on all the sides. I'm going to keep showing you. Hello, McFlizzle. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's why we break down the articles the way that we do here on the Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations and everyday occurrences and we show how one could or could not be keeping it P. And I am your host, TZ Von Savage, in the place to be. And guess what? I'm not going to hold you. I'm just going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Gonna leave it with 4 words, as we always do around this time. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment your vomit, and share if you care. If you dare to get black empowerment everywhere. Apple, we are on all the platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. Come and take a look. You might get hooked. Don't get shook by the fake Keep It P podcasts that are out there. Love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. I gotta go high for show high. You already know how. Big brother like Bryce Supremo, my T, signing off.
The Negro treatment.
I didn't do anything. I did anything.
The Negro treatment.
No.
The Negro treatment.